And just like that, a quarter of 2025 is already gone. And my goal to reach a C2 level in English by early 2026 is still going strong. Two amazing things happened in March. First, I finally became able to read fluently in English. I now read pretty fast, not quite as fast as in my native language, but still fast enough to enjoy it. And second, I have gained enough vocabulary to feel comfortable speaking English. I constantly feel like talking in English with everyone. Of course, I still make pronunciation and grammar mistakes, but honestly, I don't care. I feel like this language is becoming mine. Originally, I had planned to study grammar and other technical parts of the language in March and April, especially tenses, which I still don't fully master. But something unexpected happened. I got completely hooked on reading. It is such a joy to finally be able to read in English quickly that I didn't want to stop. So here are the books I read in March and April, along with a quick thought on each one. I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jennette McCurdy. I found it brutally honest, emotional and very well written, with a clear and accessible style that made it perfect for my level. The Housemaid by Freida McFadden. It was fast-paced and addictive, though I feel like I would have loved it much more as a teenager. The Naturals by Lynn Barnes. Fast-paced, but again a bit too young for me now and sorry but not plausible. The Undomestic by Sophie Kinsella. Light, funny and really charming. I needed something feel-good and this was perfect. Educated by Westover. This one impressed me the most. It's deep, intense and incredibly inspiring. It made me reflect a lot. Pygmalion by George Bernard Shaw. All I can say is I really enjoyed the wit and the classic British tone. And then They Were Known by Agatha Christie. This was my first Agatha Christie book, and I absolutely loved the atmosphere and clever plot. I know that, compared to the bookish community, reading 7 books in 2 months may not seem impressive. But for me, someone who had never read an English book 5 months ago, it feels incredible. I started with The Housemaid and The Naturals because they're trending in the bookish community. They helped me read faster, for sure, but I think I'm now looking for stories that are a bit more substantial or thought-provoking to really keep my attention. Another big step for me this month was making videos in English. I recorded one with an English voiceover, and now this one, where I speak entirely in English, and this is a challenge in itself. It forces me to be aware of how I speak, the mistakes I make, my pronunciation, my accent, but the best part is, it gives me confidence. It makes me feel like I actually can do this, and maybe if I keep going, I will get to C2. So yes, I've made some real progress, but I'm still far from fluent. I hope I'll have the time and energy to work on more structured exercises in the next few months, but for now, I'm just happy to feel more and more connected to this language. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video!